What if heaven pulled back the curtain? Just for a moment. In Revelation chapters 4, 5, and 6, the Apostle John is invited into the throne room of God himself. What he sees is not chaos, but order, not fear, but worship, and not random destruction, but a divine plan unfolding. Today, we'll walk through this vision, verse by verse, symbol by symbol, connecting it to the Old Testament so we understand what it meant then and why it matters now. John sees an open door in heaven and hears a voice like a trumpet saying, "Come up here." This echoes God's throne vision in Ezekiel 1 and Isaiah 6, moments when heaven intersects with earth. At the center is a throne, not a figure described in human terms, but brilliance, jasper and carnelian, symbols of holiness and judgment. An emerald rainbow, recalling Goddess mercy and covenant from Genesis 9. God is not described physically, because his glory cannot be contained. Around the throne sit 24 elders, clothed in white with golden crowns. They represent 12 tribes of Israel and 12 apostles. This shows all of God's redeemed people, Old and New Covenant, united in worship. Thunder and lightning echo Mount Sinai, Exodus 19. God's presence is powerful and holy. The 7 flaming torches represent the 7 spirits of God, the fullness of his spirit. The sea of glass recalls Exodus 24, where Israel saw something like crystal beneath God's feet, symbolizing purity and separation between Creator and creation. John sees 4 beings, a lion for nobility, an ox for strength, a human for wisdom, and an eagle for swiftness. These come directly from Ezekiel 1 and 10, where they are identified as cherubim. They represent all of creation, constantly declaring, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was, and is to come." Heaven's first message is clear: God reigns. He always has. He always will. John now sees a scroll sealed with 7 seals in God's right hand. This scroll represents God's plan for history, judgment, redemption, and restoration. An angel asks, "Who is worthy to open the scroll?" No one steps forward. John weeps, because without someone worthy, evil remains unresolved. An elder says, "Do not weep. The Lion of the tribe of Judah has triumphed." This title comes from Genesis 49, the promised ruler from Judah, and Isaiah 11, the root of David, the messianic king. John expects a lion. Instead, he sees a lamb that looks slain. This is Jesus, victorious not by force, but by sacrifice. Fulfillment of Isaiah 53 and the Passover lamb of Exodus 12. The lamb has 7 horns for complete power and 7 eyes for complete knowledge. Heaven erupts in worship. Worthy is the lamb who was slain. Why? Because his blood redeemed people from every nation. This is not a tribal God. This is global salvation. Even the angels, countless beyond number, join in. Then finally, all creation worships, heaven, earth, and sea. Jesus receives the same worship as God, a powerful declaration of his divinity. Now the Lamb opens the seals. This imagery draws heavily from Zechariah 1 and 6. The 4 horsemen. First, a white horse for conquest and false victory. Second, a red horse for war and bloodshed. Third, a black horse for famine and economic collapse. Fourth, a pale horse for death, followed by Hades. These are not random disasters. They describe human history under sin, war, scarcity, death. For the 5th seal, John sees souls under the altar crying, "How long, O Lord?" This mirrors Abel's blood crying from the ground, Genesis 4. They are given white robes, a symbol of victory, not vengeance. God tells them to wait. Justice will come, but in God's perfect time. The 6th seal brings cosmic collapse. An earthquake, the sun turns black, the moon becomes blood, and the stars fall. This language comes directly from Joel 2, Isaiah 34, Amos 8, and Jesus' own words in Matthew 24. The point is not astronomy, it's terror. Everyone, from kings to slaves, realizes the same truth. Who can stand before the wrath of the Lamb? The shocking phrase is the wrath of the Lamb. The one who was slain is now the judge. Revelation 4-6 shows us something crucial. Heaven is not panicking. History is not random. Suffering is not unseen. God is on the throne. The Lamb is worthy, and justice will come. Until then, heaven waits, and the church is called to faithfulness. Thanks for watching. If this helped you understand Revelation more clearly, like, subscribe, and comment below. Which symbol stood out to you the most? See you in the next video.